How are you doing? Today we're going to be talking about how I'm quitting Fortnite for the season. We're actually been pretty stressed with this game, but it's reached peak at this time. It's reached full peak right now, and I don't like playing the game anymore. I don't like doing anything with the game really anymore. I would rather do anything else, to be honest. So we're gonna go in Battle Lab. We're gonna showcase everything that I have a problem with and how it can be fixed. My first problem with the game this season is that they basically shut down the 0 point story. It went from going full overdrive. You could see all the bounty hunters coming through the 0 point. We had all the crossovers, The Walking Dead, Alien, Predator, Mandalorian, stuff like that. We had all that and kind of just cut off at that point. And it's really not in action anymore. The foundation is just keeping the 0 point in the container, and that's really it. The second problem I have with this season is the primal guns. I feel like whenever you have a full primal loadout, it's always spam. Because let's take the primal AR. It's a heavy hitting, very fast firing AR. And it does the same damage. It's like a nerfed heavy AK, a nerfed version of the heavy from last season. But it is way worse. And I hate it because see, look at the primal shotgun. Like, this thing is all spam. I mean, this is just a like reinforced version of the drum shotgun. Like, look at this. And whenever I'm in a game, whenever I have this, I basically have a win. And that's kind of tiring after a while, you know? I mean, like, I don't want to play a game that's all spam focus and no actual skill at all. Because I feel like I don't require any skills to get wins. And that may seem like a good thing, but it doesn't feel good to me. And then on the other hand, like, when you're getting spammed by all the weapons that are in the game currently, you feel like lost. You feel absolutely terrible, because like I've had like a friend, I'm not gonna say who, but like it was this season he like basically insulted me for not getting as many wins as him, and I don't really like that because I try my best all the time. Don't get me wrong, I try my best to do everything that I can, and I don't want to be bad. Trust me, I don't want to be bad at all. But you can't control it because the season just has the worst loot pool, the worst gameplay. I feel like pubs are like 15 times sweatier than usual, and I'm like a sweaty. I wouldn't consider myself the biggest sweat, but I would consider myself semi-sweaty. At least in terms of like, hey, I can build 90s, I can play good, I can get wins often. Not in terms of like skill wise, but like I can play pretty good. But it's all spam focus, and it's not fun. You know, I don't have fun playing like I used to. The only time I really have fun is if I'm on creative with my friend, and that isn't about the storyline. That isn't about the actual game. Now I will admit there's been very cool additions to the map, like the animal system, crafting system. But I think this problem may only be with me. Maybe it's for other people. But the way they switched the inventory system, see, like it makes me use the D-pad now. And I may seem quick at it, but I used to be way quicker. if you look at like my videos from like last season, you can tell I'm more quick with it. If I'm in the middle of a fight with that old inventory system, I can swap it. And I'm not saying like get rid of crafting. I think crafting is a very unique idea. I think it should still be in the game, but I think it should like at least not make me use the D-pad, because I hate the D-pad. I hate everything about the D-pad. And honestly, like, not everything about the D-pad in terms of like general. I mean like in general, D-pad is good, but as long as you know what you're using it for, and I don't. That's the thing. And like I feel like I'm always lost with the inventory. I feel like I can never really get a good game in, cause I'm used to old habits. Obviously I'm on PS4, so I used to use analog sticks to control the inventory system, and I used to be so quick with that. I used to be very quick with that, actually. It was more of a skill that I had, and that's kind of lost from me now, and I can't really control the same I used to. I'm not saying I'm quitting right now, because I'm like a couple tiers away from tier 100, and I don't want to miss out on that, but I do want to quit soon. You know what I mean? Like, I want to quit soon, because this season isn't really that good. Like, last season was all, like, action-packed, bro. It was, like, it had so much new stuff coming out each day. Mando TOI came out, a bunch of hunters every single day. It felt like they even kicked it off at the beginning of the season and, like, made it so good that I really enjoyed that season. It was probably one of my favorite seasons in the game. And I really gave it a hard time. I really gave that season a hard time in terms of my rating, because like as the season was ending, as the season 5 was ending, I said I hated the season. There wasn't enough map changes, overloaded with crossovers. I said I hated it. But compared to this season, I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10, because it had more focus on the storyline. Agent Jones, everything about that was just amazing, and it built up the storyline to something I like, but then it kind of threw all of that away into one cutscene. Into one cutscene only. And I don't like that. Because if you're gonna bring all these hunters to the game and not even use all of them in the same cutscene, and they even fit a Battle Pass outfit into it. They fit Lara Croft into the Battle Pass trailer, but they didn't fit the hunters that they forgot. They didn't include Snake Eyes, they didn't include Ant-Man, they didn't include any of those people. So I think I'm gonna go for now. I'll see you later.